Thanks for coming as always and supporting live music. You're wonderful. And thank you for people who haven't been before. There's a bunch of you. So welcome to you as well. Right, well, I'm going to start with the very unusual. We never started this way before ever because we've got a giveaway. Yeah, Radio Northern Beaches, who as you know record this show, every show for 50, well, a lot of years. They've got 2 free tickets to give to a show at the Palm Beach Golf Club tomorrow night. It's to a show called Come Fly With Me. So, if you're free and willing to drive to Palm Beach tomorrow, I'm going to ask a question, and the first person who shouts out the right answer will get those 2 free tickets. So you ready? How long has the fig been going?
15 years. No, 16. Yes, who was that? This is the first break. Would you go and see the sound and you get your free tickets?
The correct answer is 5 minutes.
16.
How easy was that? Bad luck, 15. You're pretty close.
16.
All right. Toilets. 2 male and female over there, male and female just outside these doors here as well. The bar will be closed except during the breaks because this is a wonderful space. It's a listening space, so people don't talk while the music's on, which is magical, absolutely magical. Having said that, when Singing 60s are playing, if you're not singing and shouting and clapping along, there's something wrong with it. Dance floors are at the side, especially for the Singing 60s. Maybe Simon Kinney-Lewis might do some numbers appropriate, I don't know, we shall see. And I'll thank in advance, Simon Kinney-Lewis band stepped in at the last minute because our second act had to drop out. Because his act tomorrow night was cancelled because it became a polling station and he couldn't come all the way to Sydney and just do one show, so fair enough. On my left is the gorgeous George Sich.
That's the best intro I've had
tonight, anyway.
He's one of our favourites. He's a Sydney guy. He's a lovely bloke, great talent. Let's hear it for George.
Thank you very much. I walked in here and they said it's the swinging 60s, and I thought, oh, geez, I better go redo my set list. I don't know anything after the 50s. I specialise in what you might call baby making music. So if you're expecting an Aquarius baby, no promises.
Gave your hand to me, and then you said hello, and I could hardly breathe, my heart was beating so, and anyone could tell, you think you know me well, but you don't know me. You don't know the one dreams of you at night, longs to kiss your lips and hold you close real tight. To you I'm just a friend, that's all I've ever been, but you don't know me. I never knew the art of making love, still my heart, it yearns for you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, the chance that you might love me too. You gave your hand to me, and then you said goodbye. I see you walk away with some lucky guy. Oh, you never know the one that loves you so, 'cause you don't know me.
that putting you in the mood? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it up here. Alright, so as you can tell, I specialise in the romantic kind of love ballads and stuff like that. And so a friend of mine asked me to write him a bridal waltz for his wedding. And so I'm sitting in my studio, my wife walks in and says, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm writing a bridal waltz, a romantic bridal waltz for James's wedding." And she informs me that I'm not actually qualified nor authorised to write a romantic bloody anything. And this is because I never remember our wedding anniversary. Sure I do, darling. It's January 8th. Doo-dum. January 9th. Now, in my defence, January 8th is whose birthday? Elvis's birthday, thank you. Quick as a flash. Happy birthday. Quick as a flash, I said, "But darling, all I remember is you." The perfect crime, huh? The rest wrote itself. It's the smile on your face, not the flowers, the time, nor the place. It's your voice when you said I do. All I remember is you. It's your hair and it's your dress. It's the warmth of your sweet caress. Oh, my darling, I swear it's true. All I remember is you. Maybe sometime you'll help to remind me of the when and the where and who was there. Was there music? I won't recall. I won't remember too much at all. If it was raining or if the sky was blue, see, all I'll remember is you. All I'll remember is you. All I'll remember is you. Oh, bring tears to a glass eye, huh? Yeah, so it wasn't always so happy. We've been married for how long now, darling? What, 30-something years? Maybe 40 years. What's that whole line? Don't get that long for tax evasion these days, do you? So, yeah, no, I also write songs about, you know that idiot? The one, the one where you're with your loved one and you hear him say these things that come out of your mouth and you think, did I just say that? What? Inside voice, outside voice. And on that inside voice does the outside voice. Oh man, there's some terrible things. The regrets that sort of caused by that foolish pride.
door and look around. Take a look at what you found. It's your own foolish pride, and you know that it's true. Took some time to make the change. Now that it's all been arranged, I'm not sure quite just when, rather if I'll return. You can always come and see me. You know just where I am. Come and free me, just take my foolish hand. Maybe someday we'll get together again. Close the door and take your time. You can always change your mind. What's between us right now, after all, is only words. Just come and see me. You know just where I am. Just come and free me. Just take my foolish hand. Maybe someday we'll get together again. Come and see me, you know just where I am. Come and free me, just take my foolish hand. Maybe someday, maybe somehow, hope maybe soon we'll get together again. We'll get together again.
That was a terrible argument. I wrote a song, and the make-up sex was fantastic. I'll tell you. Lucky my wife's not here. She would, she'd be throwing stuff at me at the moment. Here's a little bit different. You shuffle by with your empty eye. No one seems to notice you. You're a faded sign on the city street. You're a grain of sand in an hourglass, counting time as you float by. Just a lonely wave on a changing tide. Where you going, Angeline? There's
the same streets every night. You're just a shadow, Angeline, cast down by the moon. You're a shadow in the moonlight, Angeline. You stop and turn like you heard your name, then like a ghost you fade away. I can't believe you were there at all. What's the hurry, Angeline? There's no one waiting for you now. I see you walk the same, all the same streets every night. You're just a shadow, Angeline. You're cast down by the moon. You're a shadow in the moonlight, Angeline. You're a shadow in the moonlight, Angeline. You're just a shadow in the moonlight, Angeline.
You like that, Rick? I wrote that the other night. I was tossing up whether I should throw that in or not.
It was the 1920s originally, wasn't it?
I don't know. I'm not going in. That's very controversial, right? I'll do another cover, just so you see, just to sort of build on. You can see where I'm coming from. I love these classic old American songbook kind of things. A lot of them don't have choruses, which just amazes me as a songwriter. I've had All I Remember Is You. I entered into a song competition and someone sent me back a thing saying, "Where's the chorus?" Wasn't supposed to have one, but you know.
See the pyramids across the Nile. Watch the sunrise from a tropic isle. Just remember, darling, all the while you belong to me. See the marketplace in old Algiers. Send me photographs and souvenirs. Just remember when a dream appears, you belong to me. I'll be so alone without you. Maybe sun for me too, and blue. Fly the ocean in a silver plane. See the jungle when it's wet with rain. Just remember till you're home again, you belong to me.
Short and sweet, right? No chorus, but wow, you know, what a beautiful song. They just don't write them like that anymore. Well, I do, but you know. All right, I was on a boat on the Georges River. Now, I know you guys are up from the North Shore here, but and it was a Friday afternoon, and we've gone up the Georges River, we've gone up to Tarrant Point, and we're just sort of cruising back down on a Friday afternoon. It was about peak hour, and there's just all these miserable poor souls. You could see them sitting on the motorway. And I thought, this is a song, but the river itself, like we were there, we were just the only people there. I thought, this has got to be a song. This is the song that came out of it.
On a boat on a river, drifting on a lazy tide. We don't know where we're going, don't care, let the river decide. There's nowhere we need to be, 'cause baby it's just you and me. On a boat on a river, drifting on a lazy tide. My. Got a bottle, maybe two, keeping cool, hanging over the side. Ain't nothing much to do, so baby you lay back, enjoy the ride. 'Cause everything is A-okay. All we need is here today. On a boat on a river, drifting on a lazy tide. Just a boat on a river, drifting on a lazy tide. There's nowhere we need to be, 'cause baby it's just you and me. On a boat on a river, drifting on a lazy tide. Just a boat on a river, drifting on a lazy tide. Boat on a river, drifting on a lazy boat on a river. Boat on a river, drifting. Boat on a river. Boat on a river, drifting on a lazy tide.
You got the vibe, huh? You got the vibe. It was such a beautiful afternoon. All right. Speaking of not beautiful afternoons, did a gig one time up at Paddington, off Oxford Street. Who knows Gilligan's Island there in Oxford Street? No? Yeah, you do. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's like these days, but back in the 90s, it was a bit of a desperado kind of hang up. But and I thought, I played a gig at this hotel and I had pokies and hookers and gay hookers and druggies and dealers and everything, and I thought, wow, this is the real Heartbreak Hotel. There's a place I found down on the dark side of town, where the neon lights burn all day and night. I pull you in then drag you down. Candy's in the doorway, a broken smile in her high-heeled shoes. Her every move is watched, every client's touch. She's too strung out to pick and choose. That's not where she started, it's where she landed when she fell down amongst the broken hearted. Real rock bottom, it's the real Heartbreak Hotel. And he's doing deals, he's got foils and pills that bring your money to the wall. If you're wanting love, or you like it rough, $50 you do it all. But that's not where he started, it's where he landed when he fell down amongst the broken hearted. Real rock bottoms, the real Heartbreak Hotel. Ben is on the run from a wife and son. That life just seemed to cramp his style. He's tried with Candy, deep down wants Andy. Lifetime living in denial. That's not where he started, it's where he landed when he fell down amongst the broken hearted. Real rock bottom, yeah, it's the real Heartbreak Hotel. Real Heartbreak Hotel. Well, there you go. That's really brought the mood down, hasn't it? Good thing about that is the only way is up. All right. So some friends of my parents that passed now, but he was a veteran, a war veteran, and I remember going to their golden wedding anniversary. I think it might have actually been their diamond wedding anniversary some years ago. And there was a thing that struck me we were there. All their kids were there, the grandkids were there and everything else, and there was like 300 people in the room. And their bridal waltz was something, from memory it was the Tennessee waltz or something very similar to that, like one of these old country kind of waltzes. And it was just one of these incredible moments, you know, like a rainbow or something like that, where there's this couple got on the dance floor in the middle of 300 people, and it was just as if everyone just disappeared. It was just them two.
Met long ago at a B&S ball, held in the old CWA hall. Their eyes on their shoes and their hearts on their sleeves. He held his hand out and said, "May I please?" All his mates just laughed and looked on. All the girls sighed, they knew she was gone. A hand on his shoulder, his arm round her waist, and the wallflowers sat and looked on. As they danced alone on the floor, everyone pointed and stared. And the band played that old country waltz. They went spinning and swirling and falling in love, spinning and swirling and falling in love. They'd been wed for a year, maybe more, when they sent him away to the war. Be over by Christmas, he said, no more tears. We didn't see him again for some years. He came home after the war, picked some wildflowers, then knocked on the door. "Sorry I'm late, love, I brought you these." He held his hand out and said, "May I please?" And they danced alone on the floor as the dog and the cat sat and stared. And the wireless played their old country waltz. They went spinning and swirling and falling in love, spinning and swirling and falling in love. Now their kids are all up and grown, all have families and lives of their own. Gold anniversary and everyone's here. He held his hand out and said, "May I, dear?" And they danced alone on the floor as their grandchildren sat there and stared. And the band played that old country waltz. They went spinning and swirling and falling in love, spinning and swirling and falling in love, spinning and swirling and falling in love.
That's a true story, I swear. Absolutely. There's another little romantic ditty. Apparently I've got, one more song, Steve? One more. A little romantic ditty that it's a bit of country and Redfern. I got a little drunk one night with a new girl in town. I was trying to be Mr. Cool, throwing my money around. She was telling me I was everything that she could ever need. So I pulled out my
ex-wife's wedding ring, and I got down on my knees, hand in hand in front of Elvis, saying, hey, yeah, I do. He said, son, are you sure? I can see you've had a few. I said, sure. Hey, what the hell, don't she look mighty fine? He said, son, by the power vested in me, I declare you legally blind. We went down to the local bar to celebrate with a beer. They threw us out at closing time, said your lovebirds can't stay here. So we headed down to the Stardust Lounge, poured $1 in the slot machine. Well, the lights started flashing and the bell started ringing. She said, honey, what do 3 cherries mean? That's a jackpot, right? So we checked into the penthouse suite, room service at the door. We drank the whole damn mini bar and called out for some more. The casino folks, they were mighty nice. They brought us French champagne. They said, who do we make this check out to? And I said, baby, what is your name? Next day we woke at the crack of noon. I swear these words are true. We woke up in each other's arms. She yelled, who the hell are you? I said, I'm your man, as I think I am, baby. There's no need to shout. And she was out the door before she hit the floor. She said, I hope my husband don't find out. And as she ran screaming half naked, oh, sorry, it's a family life. As she ran screaming half dressed out that door, all I could think to myself was, you picked a fine time to leave me, Loretta, Louise. I still don't know that girl's name. Hey, that's a true story, I swear. How many names are getting changed to protect the guilty?
All good.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. My name is George Sich.
Don't you love seeing if somebody can bounce a stage like that? Didn't look like they've been doing it for years. All right, we're gonna
About 17 years, apparently. So.
we went your first, were we?
Yeah, no.
We're going to have a 20-minute break. Thank you for being such a fantastic audience, especially the new people.